Guys, we have a generation of nothing. Back in my day, when TV was at its prime, we had shows beyond insanity. Like the amount of show variety that we used to have was like night and day. Dude, there was so many shows back in my day. Like, there was Codename Kids Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog Show, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Kids Next Door, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. We had so many shows on TV that basically it was like 100, even thousands of shows. Now, it feels like this is a generation of nothing. Us kids were so spoiled on TV. We had the best TV in a generation. Kids nowadays do not have the same luxury as us kids back in the 2000s. The year is 2025, and kids' television is going down. And it's honestly depressing. I mean, look at this. Regular show. Best TV show in a generation, which was the 2000s and 2010s. Dude, we used to have so many shows back in our generation. And I hate to say it, but I really feel bad for this generation that didn't have shows like this that grew up watching television. I feel like kids nowadays just don't have that same luxury anymore. I mean, we had so many shows. And I just feel like this generation has lost that magic. Heck, even if you watch certain shows nowadays, television is getting worse and worse. And I feel like this generation is just missing out. Things are either going to streaming and not going to television at all. And even with the shows that you want to watch, is mostly on streaming services, and you have to deal with multiple streaming services, which is not sustainable for animation in general. And I think I know why it happened. The pandemic. The pandemic was the most traumatizing thing in a generation. Before that, there was bunches and bunches of shows. Like everything you can imagine back in the 2000s all the way to 2020. And I remember this one trend that happened with TV. All the shows was focused on COVID. And the main reason why I didn't watch it specifically is because I was so traumatized with COVID. I just had to shut off the TV entirely. Like all the shows that were in 2020 was based off of COVID. And with the mix of my mental health and having to deal with the virus, dealing with panic attacks and stuff like that, I just could not watch TV at all. So what ended up happening is that I just basically had to ignore TV altogether and just not have much to do. I mean, there was so much wasted time during the pandemic that obviously I do have a sense of regret. And I feel like this regret has turned in TV as a non-existence. Ever since the pandemic hit, TV is irrelevant. And I feel like this generation is missing so much that we grew up with. I mean, we had so many good shows back in the day. We were spoiled as hell. And I mean spoiled in a good way. Now, I feel like this generation is missing out. And I feel like this And that's why I feel like this generation has nothing.